Good day everyone. Today we're going to discuss Quarter 2 Module 4, Solving Inverse Variation. So in inverse variation, the following statement y varies inversely as x, y inversely proportional to x can be written as y is equals to k over x. Take note, pag nakita natin yung salitang inversely, magkakaroon tayo ng over or equivalently to xy is equals to k where k is a constant of variation. Now, let's try to translate each statement into an equation where k is a constant of variation. Let's have item 1. C varies inversely as r. Again, C varies inversely as r. So, ang unang variable na binanggit ay si C. So, si C ang siyang una nating isulat at naka-isolate is equals to k. And we have the word inversely. So, magkakaroon tayo ng over. At sino yung ini-inverse niya? Yung pangalawang variable na binanggit, which is si r. Kaya si r ay nasa denominator. Let's have item 2. A varies inversely as b. Again, a varies inversely as b. Yung unang variable na binanggit ay si a. So, i-isolate natin si a is equals to, take note, kung malaking letter yon, dapat pag tinranslate mo siya, malaking letter din. Is equals to k. And we have the word inverse. So, magkakaroon tayo ng over. At sino yung ini-inverse niya? Yung pangalawang variable na binanggit, which is si letter b. Si b ay nasa denominator. So, a varies inversely as b can be written into an equation a is equals to k over b. Let's have item 3. The numbers n of workers is inversely proportional to the amount of time t to finish the work. So, from the given statement, n represent the statement, the number of workers, and t represent the amount of time to finish the work. So, ano yung unang variable na binanggit? That is letter n. So, i-isolate natin si n. N is equals to k. Ano yung pangalawang variable na binanggit? Si letter t. But take note, we have the word inversely, so magkakaroon tayo ng over. Sino yung ini-inverse niya? Yung pangalawang variable na binanggit, which is letter t. Kaya si t ay nasa denominator. Last item, the force F of attraction between two opposite electrical charges varies inversely as the square of distance d between them. So, we have here F, which represent the force of attraction between two opposite charges, electrical charges, and we have D, which represent the statement, the square of the distance between them. So, ano ba yung unang variable na binanggit? That is F. So, isolate natin si F. F is equals to K. We have the word inversely, so magkakaroon tayo ng over. Sino ini-inverse niya? Yung pangalawang variable na binanggit, which is si D. But take note, si d ay naka-square. So, this is d squared. So, we have here f is equals to k over d squared. Let's have this given example. If r varies inversely as t and r is equals to 9, when t equals to 6, what is the constant of variation and the equation of the variation? Take note, dalawa po yung pinapahanap sa atin, constant of variation and the equation of the variation. So, step number 1, we need to have our equation. So, saan manggagaling yung equation natin? Manggagaling yun sa unang statement here. Y varies inversely as t. So, ang unang variable na binanggit ay si r. I-isolate natin siya. R is equals to k. We have the word inversely. So, magkakaroon tayo ng over. Sino yung ini-inverse niya? Yung pangalawang variable, which is si t. Kaya si t ay nasa denominator. We're done with the first statement. Let's proceed to the second statement. R is equals to 9 when t is equals to 6. So, R is equals to 9 when t is equals to 6. Anong gamit ng second statement? So, ang gamit po ni R is equals to 9 when t equals to 6, which is the second statement, is to find the value of k or the constant of the variation. So, to find that, we just get the original equation. R is equals to k over t. Saan galing po yung R is equals to k over t? Galing po siya sa first statement na translate natin into equation. Next, substitute natin yung value ng r, which is 9, is equals to k over the value of t, which is 6. Now, ang goal natin is mahanap yung value ni k. Pero si k may kasama siya, meron siyang over na 6. So, we need to remove 6 here to get the value of k. So, we can apply cross multiplication. So, denominator ng whole number is 1. So, 1 times k is k is equals to 9 times 6. 9 times 6 is 54. So, k is equals to 54 is what we call the constant of variation. So, we're done sa unang unknown. Let's proceed to the second unknown, which is equation of variation. So, paano natin makukuha si equation of variation? So, balik tayo dun sa equation na ginamit natin, which is r is equals to k over t. So, ang gagawin lang natin, isa-substitute lang natin yung value ni k, then we will have the equation of the variation. So, r is equals to 54 over t. And r is equals to 54 over t is what we call the equation of the variation. Let's have the second example. If a varies inversely as the cube of b, and a is equals to 8 when b equals to 2, what is the constant of variation and the equation of the variation? So, dalawa po yung hinahanap, the constant of variation, which is represented by k, and the equation of the variation. So, para mahanap natin yan, let's use the first statement. A varies inversely as the cube of b. So, ang gagawin natin, translate into equation. Ang unang binanggit ay si a, so isolate a is equals to k, and we have the word inversely, so magkakaroon tayo ng over. Sino yung ini-inverse niya? Yung pangalawang variable, which is si b. But take note, si b po ay naka-cube, so this is b cube. Now, let's proceed to the second statement. A is equals to 8 when b is equals to 2. Ano ang gamit ng second statement? Si second statement ay ginagamit para mahanap natin si k, or the constant of the variation. Paano mahanap si k? Let's use the original equation. A is equals to k over b cubed. Next, substitute lang natin yung value ni a. A is 8 is equals to k over b cubed, which is yung b is 2. Take note, si b ay naka-cube. So, 8 is equals to k over, let's simplify 2 cube. So, pag in-expand natin sa 2 cube, that is 2 times 2 times 2. Bakit tatlong 2? Kasi the exponent is 3. So, 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. Anong denominator ng whole number? That is 1. Let's apply cross multiplication. 8 times 8 is equals to 1 times k is k. K is equals to 8 times 8. K is equals to 64. So, k equals to 64 is what we call the constant of variation. And for us to find the equation of the variation, ang gagawin lang natin is to copy the equation, which is a is equals to k over b cubed, and substitute the value of k, which is 64, over b cubed. Therefore, a is equals to 64 over b cubed is what we call the equation of variation.